Anthony Taylor referee Anthony Taylor edia o referee no say anti-medley and some other video assistant referee our sama chenemo na the same day at Cheseno and some Saturday our Chesenia ye fan say Aston Villa hono woko aye Villa Parker Aston Villa everybody at Arsenal referee no aye Michael Oliver and watch Oliver this game na Bobo Kwon and so much eba so runner ye fan say Peter Banks ono and some aye VAR our sama chenemo when you na aye notable games and yama Saturday and on some other basso na de chi aye center one two big games our say Barcelona and also Basso Oko Stadium Molanu your Wolves our fear amo and some other Chelsea and Asia na referee na fan say Darren England aba center referee and some adiyama sama cheno na video assistant referee na ko and some adiyama owura na ye fan say John Brooks the same day and no some aye center no we benya Liverpool and so our Anfota we some no problem game no and some adiya Brentford we say we and about the first game our Premier League game coach they didn't enter an slot upon the game and some our fear and we brought Liverpool about to the front side your father said Brentford upon you know my man front to him says how much you know and some I Stuart Antwell I center referee now Michael Oliver and some I video assistant referee our side game anymore and not my update to Emma who's something you know yet the Emma yet for an pay and some our show us okay son of permanent tuja Emma make control saying me duma and no I just and no I was say boys me no be quite the opposite direction way I kotana your friend say Colonel Gallagher no I fly Aqualetico then what is Joao Felix our body ball and some Atletico no and some about Chelsea on so you know and also I want some for flight you know and some arrange the Emma arrangement you know way else some I flighter Aquadana friend say Joao Felix no one some about Chelsea also no pay say unya time Emma the touch media your friend say no some I tip offer me the two jama me catch I say and no problem say no num I Ghana time I just so close Spain and no I say be a 7 and Aquadano no my chateau say I was on a flight you know and no some to na tie what can say no problem catch us any pa one some nobody can go to baby I walk on and some I Aquadana your friend say Joao Felix na me no can say no one say time no and so I near your friend says 7 hours pain. 8 by 9 I was one about the true. It seems that by this time be a cry, Casabia boy no crano, what fetching some about true tata, and what you overdraw. Not 30 minutes later, and I am 9:30, and I Colonel Gallagher, and so I fly, and some free Premier League anymore, and also I fly every England, and so I call Spain. Not just Abia Spain, on my time, no, and some I best at 12:30 area, and I Colonel Gallagher BM. Abesan kwako dru ayekrona ye fan say no so I am Madrid in Chakodana ye fan say Joao Felix no from Madrid adeba aye England no by this time be there was some point about June to say and ababa ba arrive and some now ye fan say aye fan bro airport and what I brought them say Colonel Gallagher so no and some maybe you the same route and I just 30 minutes interval and I just no some about them about Brian Casano and some I update eba na James can you say yes Chelsea in front for no kaisa medical the about to just almost say one year some come the Felix Ababa and our former manager for some Mauricio ayo Pochettino because one yakotano one can the plans I want a bona one abaso upon you know and yes say a better be a suiti and some pakotano and some other suit in the ball and to amuna year makotano and some ama and no casino yes so many manager fans and some Maresca and so akai one imposing as man function no yes so mubusa manager say akwanya ba ho a wonom papa na coach ne say so di ka chom safino bona obaba bo ayenia ye fan say possession focused na chese was adwemu no mukita bonum aho na wo say bia mu focus ne ko yes say bia mu lose possession rough aye say otiri ba sa kwata no enso yo bia won time say bo and say ne omuka na sentia say be yadwuma ama kwada na banko dia one dia why ready so on point no enso abaya adwumantia so coach no enso asan asan na kwada no wo mo som adeneba na nipa be cross susu say Raheem Sterling and I just and I me dia men come and I men cross and one man for say wakwe Chelsea at the fin bio and some artists and IG na say Raheem Sterling na kasa kire say fin akwe no wonom when you play and for Chelsea and the mo kan nyina no sasane tedia and ya momfa number 7 no and some mal kodana ya fan say Joao Felix our bra kodano maybe you come out the Kamba Bobokua, your father Atletico, okay, Griezmann, adjoining Bonsa, one and I'm number 7, also Amano, and Tim Mobutiri Sunday, and yes, Raim Stalin Abaquatia, Monfa number 7, Amakatana, your father said, Shuo Follow Sawa Brabano Casino, and also I update to Elba. Now, Jamin, understand. Yes, and Perform be a catch your coach now. Your father said Diego Simeone San Cabella, one keepy a Yeshua. Essence, a moment, Tanasa Brother was Sessa, will free Barcelona a buyer. I'll report to Princess in day 1. We're buying training all year and watching the Jumedia. What the NHS and Montaba could unable. One more friendly game against Juve, ABM, and some matches. I said, your bueno, what are some that's responded to Nia? You can't say training in Nano. What to the Abasan Kokupia Kotana, about Boa Aleti. Almost season. Yes, many Jana said that because on what Gideon Bassane won't grant interview. And because I media mission Bobo Crefans Bassano and number Bassamebo. I said, I let to con your Sabi. As you couldn't pass your more, not just I let to con and your team to many Janadi, not just as soon. What on to many Aquadan and Yajumabium and Unti and a Bassam Omujano Quay. Now, Unukai or Refan said, Guti. Yes, a Guti aquaculture remarked. For say, make Montier, yes, a goodie. And Wakadano, I had 2017. Now, 2017, I had 7 years ago. And I reference a goodie, and I am former player. And some I'm Madrid. I recommend them, Bobo Cavana, some Madrid for say, when one could have okay, say about Champions League. Also, no more youth league. Yabian Kodanum, Eddie Campo, Ebia, now and San Ebia, you may kick off Nankasa, the Mampenfono, and no Soba. So, I want your can you say, Guti, aquaculture, Ramadan and Penfo say, when one could have been a youth league no more, and I Champions League and Korana Jermasa, a Korana footballer will be intimate, what you will be anti Rima Jedan Cotonum, a man fee, and a Marco down at Bassano call. Bobo Cafans, I let you come out to our Brende, and also some revelation in Nano, and also my power Brown Seminole, yet the Emma, yet for our show. So now my main friend to him, some Manchester Bobo, one of them and what Jamin say, or Refan said you'll find him manna, one Anatas all your Germany say, and some other Mabokua, your father said Napoli, our promo cancer, woman about Miama Cotina, Nidin at Antonio Conte, Nani Ajem. Na adwuma so pa gentia make us adwuma so na Shadrack mame restaurant na enwa mete se meeting eba so na meeting nyina se coach ya fa Antonio Conte enwa okasa na manten our off day nyina se wo mo koluzu game as our way entinka coach bi anka ya kasai wa kamagum ama chesamu ya training ebi kura tumi de mo koni a ya kan say retreat ani ade na jaminya nyina se ha yesi we no aye George restaurant as our Napoli meeting eba Enra, our coach and fan Antonio Conte, one and our fan said Giovanni Mana, or rather catch us. I said day 1, I own the echo, and it's all my yan and tem. I'm Yanyaman Tem, I'm a place, Libya, Nebia Biswan, Kawan Shabino, Nanyaman so Kakachia, and Yamabokua, your father said Napoli, and which Yamano Casino. I cannot find my do. I just about 10 days beyond here. Now you're close, I transfer market, and you don't know what can you say. Woman in Tamino, and some Romelu Lukaku, and a Scott McTominay, and some Uncle Masa say, Woman some Lukaku, Janano pay, Mabaka Chelsea Fana rejected. I yes, 25 million, and as I had 29 million euros, and watch outdoors, I had 6 million. Chelsea versus Tobino, the valuation, and some I have 40 million euros. Netia, report time, Mensa can say Napoli for the say, Sanya, yet 29 million Basia, now some more rejected, yeah, and yes, I say yes, Sano, yeah, Baba Lukaku on loan. Now loan I have 5 million euros. Oboria obligation to buy, and some I have 20 million euros. Now you 25. Now system conference at 25 and 35 in a year. What would you imagine some movie teachers to valuation, and I don't know some Lukaku 1 year. Chelsea Germany ko ama James kan say Chelsea for no wo mo so boasia fu na ase na polifono emua de mo yusu ma dwen enso ma de aye adwuma de me nya no say wo be tru ba be say o se Lukaku tena fie no mo tua boy ne kakro mbe na tena fie ma boy no wo mo so atua ne kesa say na politim no wo mo su za ase bi o mo yusu o ma dwen enso ma de di tim ne ho agro eno kakra fi boy ne di oni mo enso ma de eba fei Manchester kwara na fa say McTominay wo say Giovanni Mana some about England about Team Commando Bueno. Woman ya visa fee the attack can say face to face meeting about so now meeting him na Jaminian say woman do finding out to Bueno na report am say can say am say personal terms in the nipa bi obeka catch us na politim no woman some ani akotana ya fan say McTominay area terms bia no nukra bia nim asom na reporter me say can the urban nyina say woman twan say bia mpo akodan no omo so do ensom na betimi aba so say be aboy no some nabet me join team no na say Jadon Sancho when the manager no ma barry differences I don't cry there ye the betu job abra report to processing and I'm about say Sancho no wonom any chance manager na sie aye differences bia abeda omontem na say problem ba ko say when and about Sancho sikana Manchester demand no metisan kan ko enye problem no mom yes boy weekly wages our genesika sam no enom and aye problem na report about say now I'm a say Chelsea funny yes no more monetize so my cover Felix Abai I just say Sancho cry no bianca so peno yes man you for be say nanko from to sikagui omo fa koda yin kwai say say dem be say muyi mama dia mom pa de ma Chelsea team no am yes Manchester and pon for be wo mo so mpaya wo mo ba no say omo be down sorry nanka omo be tisi so and you be Chelsea for say wo mo pe Jadon Sancho e wa brand and some kakra from a sweater bar. Ye day I update in no and some ama Man City Bobo no report to me second and open say one say Kyle Walker one be ako one yes ana boy never call Saudi Arabia and a Kyle Walker eko Saudi no one say to adwun ruka bi anywhere and no some our seminimo na onim say Arsenal one sika na Arsenal enyam and so a goalkeeper ye fan say Beleno who can say omuja Beleno ekwan Emma Beleno and some adjoining Fulham. Now, as of now, report to me, Secretary, sir, I'm so out also be a woman shares out dinner will be an I'm Sebastian and Peno. Yes, Fulham at 3 add-ons every woman shares a brain about joining Fulham. Now, say Fulham have for a year relegation. Move to £2 million. I'm a Bobo Kua. You find Arsenal. I mean, no, say what a Bobo Kua say Fulham. No, woman relegate team. I'm a Dasu Premier League anymore. And it's the American Sassicano. And also, I'm about to ask. Na team no wo mo so aboa sikane nyina so no na Jamaican say ni say am say PSR ada so ye adwuma enso our Premier League no ti sa wo ye team na bia wo spend na want me anton bi amfam balance wo books a better problem Arsenal team no Jamaican can say Mikel Merino anopai Jamaican can say bobo no say when sika no omonte so biem as say the omo demand and one was Arsenal enso abetua until latest urban say Arsenal for say dia kakra na ne omoya ne kakra kafa boy we enso ado boy ne ba we Arsenal fan and I say bia supporter fa show trim omo ni option just Arsenal enso aye big sale bako just Arsenal enso atoni party through bako na sani pamba to wan sika bebam no also mo ja sani pa ne bi so kwan e ma sa for ne bi so ekọ enom aye ade Arsenal boboku no enso abaso mo ye ne nyina no ye se de be a omo nkonkonya problem our brother a PSR na ya dey ya juma ensom our Premier League ni mo na Jamaican say manager fan say Mikel Arteta yes once again osane Mikel Merino no edi nkomo aka cho brand say ba wo ban nyina no wo project no around akotana ya fan say Martin Odegaard onim Odegaard so that damo nyina mabo pen ensom ade ma Sociedad two bar we dey one case what done for and a team no asin na so to bra ni enya juma our boy ni the only problem Jack can say clubs me no and some bet me reach agreement I no and some aye kakra aba Jamaican can so papa aye dia major sale and some because ho and some man for the Thomas Party and some bam I nyina no and some aye kakra amaso ye and some not aba Arsenal team no and some can no pay say o ref for say Gary Neville mama Neville was saying Arsenal beji Premier League, Man City beto sumi Man United beto sumi na Chelsea aba enai ama Liverpool akwa ensia na o say dia manageri ye pass Arsenal enso aye favorite ma Premier League no Arsenal for ben ho ache na enye se bia Man City for no Man City timi luzu game boa Man City luzu match osan ka bia Arsenal ebe fa ho akwa so Arsenal so dia kwakọ ho ne santi ogiri ye basa fi enso aye Arsenal womo so season yenti owura ye fan say Gary Neville.
My reasoning last year was the coming off the back of the treble for City, thinking that might have an impact on them at certain points in the season, the demands, the expectation, maybe the injuries, the games they played, but they're unbelievable to do what they did. I think they won the last 9 games, didn't they, which is just special. And Arsenal had the most incredible season, so I wasn't a million miles away. They're just getting better. They're
points away.
Yeah, they're getting nearer, and I don't know, I feel they'll do it. I feel they'll do it at a certain point, and look, you can never write he could 100% be right because of what Pep Guardiola does. He wins all the time, but I feel that Arsenal are getting so close and they're so consistent. But this could be the year. My reason.
Yes, not just no I enjoy red fans Gary Neville to buy one of the GDA Basafino and some bet me I Arsenal 40 hour Brabiano. One month I get it close. I just said this season and so I bet me I call Eddie Amatimo. Now city is still could be a chance at Cotena. Your fans are my gay on some of the call. I hear Euros, Bueno Bonobo, and some of Crystal Palace, American, but to just Bobo Crab fans at Liverpool, and some about some of Bueno. Free Crystal Palace omo team ni mo na report am say kan say my gay no wadi cabo day 1 and so am abobo Crystal Palace and what ye when say bia weekend do abobo day 2 Jeminya say Joe Gomez akwadia and e bia Liverpool team no and so na betimi ya push biem na say Joe Gomez ada so to wo na say ne Joe Gomez enya ba bia nko ya e be di ye pass akwada na fa say my gay wo mo so na betimi ne boy no and so abase de yesi kwai bibia so chasa still ada so Liverpool no woma kwada for say Luis Diaz ebeste Diaz any baby akwana Diaz no yesi se ekwabasa empo ochena bi womo kwa for Anthony Gordon of which answer Anthony Gordon so links no as a cool down kakra yeso mu postpone ayo boy no move no e dia ko nyame yarma next season sense assistance now womo didi e ba say nyade yesi bobo kwa for say Newcastle and so nabati ase aton akwatan na ye fan say Anthony Gordon amanako entebia nyame yarma next year summer and Obersa Anthony Gordon no one my friend at Liverpool tinam no kasa die wo mtiri e ba se player ye for say Luis Diaz I was no and some to mistake na one my Liverpool part for ba so mo ye wo mo se final kray wo bia no emfa ne chase bia wo level masa wo mo tutu scan gu biem na ba yes we are standing a contract ye man 380,000 pounds a week e be per 400 masa wo mo nya sa de no kra biem na especially aye wo a player wo so rom and so when you can say what 30s emu and it na Mohamed Salah and some other chance one more can you know one so come aya slow down essence asam now no nanka bia o Salah dia e wo se wutua na so Mohamed Salah general report am say can say one more ready say we on the 30s mu no one so aba spend sika kase a and so atesari akwakofa one Salah and some atena ba no and some aye kakra fi o maso ye and so ateba na no pe e wo show no so na Jeminya no say Sabrantena, your father say Mbappe, Mammy Kylian Mbappe, no Paris Saint-Germain. Woman says some minimum seminar de Bedrua. What can say Mbappe, a bassa, one answer swan or few PH that time. No young from Crammer to Cassa, welcome Madrid, but no bien baby a woko. And I'm back as the month of April. Woman job by the salary. The month of Ayadesa, men no Adeba Junior, not just Omuncha boy the second famano. And I'm back as a boino, one in Penifona and Tabanasian on bed. One shall be reported and some Adaman for Bassa and no some other Jamino Casay. Jaminian is on point say, woman Akako drew 55 million euros. Now 55 million euros no, we reported Adama competition committee, woman our French league anymore, and I a professional football league, I a charity, and some Akanas LFP and Penfono, Bynum I reported Adamom Ebium, and some I just a UEFA and your LF in Penfono, a bet me actual master say, one my PH and your signing BABM, Echo is Sakuransi can ometia, a bass answer UEFA, and some never to me at your line says no, and a few Paris Saint-Germain, and some Senegal, a wɔn ntumi mo Champions League ni so bie na Jaminya no sa akoda no say empoba bi a wadru our report adema French League empany for no UEFA no sa koba se bi atwentwan ne nasia why ready so odom be court our bra court no Wabako, no aqua Genesika, or just can we are. Wabasa claiming I damages no, and I compensation. We a moral harassment. I just a moral harassment, you know. Report to me, second as a brain of fans and puppy. And the side just as can be him, and some other social archers and no, and some update tab manager. Your friend Calanchelo said game now. Wamuko boy against a young Riama Jokano. Report to me, second as a coach, you know, the Buafu. Na odiri abasa boys no wo mu dini hwemo amene dru sana ya na so bia ka de opa na basa asempelfo no wo mu kasa ho rough aso bia kasa ho by heart ama chese dia me se kan nyina no ensom chese coach ye fa na Ancelotti yeso wo se echia enya wo na abeka che no onom ana nipa odi kan a wonim se bia de bi enso achia e wo tim ne mo na sa modem no mo kobo mayoka no ompeso be hu bi biam wa bro no aye coach Atema Bobo Kavano Real Madrid no we are Bema Monsan Koda Munkoshi we are Bema or your Monsan Kobium Namunkocha Wata se weekend Monsan Bo someone Nabi Bisrum Quentia Onum I am manager or Betun Hofo I'm a German second and some manager no Nabuano so Krama says coach no Bofu now Omo yes I and I feel Basa Bechi League no and I records in favor Kua your fun is a Madrid and a Jackanin no report I mean say good to see a Madrid as Barca team way ya chamo 10 years muntimi Madrid and compete and the league ni kwa de monto madwene mu and then I am some akwa sha day one na Madrid akwa kobo draw and anya bia as a Barca ya wiama Madrid league nansa and Ronaldo down for the fans do agwa who can do agwa kwa de wasema Madrid bet me atchimu 15 points mo de mo pa mo nya de day na mo nya sa na Barca gene o la mi yama ne hwan was say sa bon no mo kobo na na obi asom na masa Real Madrid for giga we met me actually league no 15 maximum points amuntimi catch up amani ye some ya we a chese ni nyina no ye nkoma and also across me no kase no latest our player ye fan say Kai Gundogan ediani ni medical dia ma dada no premier be catch us manager fan say Pep empesa boy no nsam abesi form on person mguase abekan na tie and ntina de bia catch us say bia no obi 1 or 2 bia masa menye mamontem enye bisi basa unim time obese hia ni pano so amwo sansa me no kasai Jaminya no say Kai Gundogan no yeso ono ankasa personally and the phone a friend manager no I used some days ago ebisa person opani na mebesa me sabon krofo no beso mu jam kwan na anya bia mo beje me yes bebesa anade na ekoso so o dia ye bedin kumulate na mo no ase omo force no say wo mo beso mu jam kwan say wodo and the bar for free. And it's what we are for free no babo na be sa asemu jane kwan a chese kwan no as you push your drum nani shedanje and yes purpose anytime bi obaso back to Man City piano womrante aye pap na nkasa ana Sanchez said do no I was said do no and some Barcelona say me kan na no pe no aye free wom dem amokwa enti munso mumfa makwa mamu mama nje se ne abegita kwa ba beje sempo asade e ne boy ne betena mo so esansa me no kase bonsa abese boy no akwa Man City boy no so beso no so aba Man City on pa Saudi Arabia and on pa hwan bia ne Galatasaray nom ene chese mo pa nyina Jaminya no enso aresa akoda no abeso osan back to Man City and to pressure no enso obetumi abaso na Jamensa kan ne say adeba akwa ma omu se ampa ayonkofa eda boy no and the manager in time and say last year 2023 na wababesina ko aye Barca no wo frame manager no phone so and wo catch a coach and fan say Gajola say radio sranom on to me extend the contract and Man City now obaso ko Barcelona yes na why emotional our phone so much as say as a manager no boy ni na so bia nya su kra na wotum sa so mo nyino o ma fo a che so ma yemre ana manager ka so sa na chedia wo de nya on ko na bre ni time bi obasa osabebo bia no o wakwanya so back to team and no so Man City ntinai aye de adu no no and some abetimi aba so our brown update and no some aba na report am say kan nyina no say bonsa wo mu da so pe number 6 unum sa akwadana wo ba sign ama Milan I fan say Yusuf Fofana wo bi abasa kwai but boy na be join AC Milan de me nya no say omo mpese wo mu de obi adin abetudwa meti so wura fan say Deco yese ose kwan bia so I was one pivot and so I'm a bouncer pivot no and so I number 6 yese omo say be sign bi na mom agi say omo timi bana bi abasa tim no etimi ton ba ko bi kope wo be kwa kofa number 6 ni bi and some aba ye ba be Roman ye tin no person yese basa 4 Rafael Leao entimi yamade kra sam meka enti chese eye tip of the cross no ma me bosom adan a basa 4 Rafael Leao yese mu Oscar na mom tie sikana bonsa everybody Rafael Leao no de ankomo wo e similar tim no say nankam am value boy no around 95 million euros our brother miminya no and say yes basa forcing kaskani de anka enye problem am basa won betimi ato na de bia also am ye ene de was bam ansa na de we enso abaso bia no won be ade Rafael Leao abesa say boy no woman so pe basa na bo ye be Real Studios ana manya no say a similar for say woman kancho bia so mo ton ana so wanyu afofa na so wanyu sika ene ye fa pe be fufa fa sensa akwada no woman ton nem anton watchna enso amfa na masaida ye fa no say bouncer a no enso ay update ba agent no a propose akwada na ye fa no Federico Chiesa enso adena ma bouncer yes bouncer for na mo kasa agro ne di wo I just won obi mpo you twetwena de wan o say Chiesa oh some parent ga wanya Nico Williams dia some back no some weeks ago say Chiesa enso downless no de me nya say bouncer for some country obi asa wo mo Federico Chiesa and some update ba Adamola Lukman owo aya Atalanta no watch it 1.8 million euros a season. Paris Saint-Germain and a boy personally woman agree on 5 million euros a season. 1 million Nigeria for Masa Okopeska Jackanas Atalanta and some other bobo fans of Paris Saint-Germain ebet me no kaso so weekend no amam fana nka ho boy no me Paris Saint-Germain o PH na bokwan bia so a chese no nyina no so update and no Abraham sem no nyina no ye de ema ye chefo no pay and some I was showing some Mike say bibia I find here
fancy nyame adom bibia e kama bibia e kama e brutal look man no modin ka hye no PSG atade no interesting one I say
I know mo show atade
no ni Atlanta team nim but you see Atlanta was something beautiful. They keep losing key players but they keep replacing them with quality. Enra Brescianini na or share 2 goals no Brescianini a marked as a replacement for Tion Cup Miners. Cup Miners wants to leave. Opeso join Juve. Then Matteo Retegui also share 2 goals. Retegui so a backup striker to Scamacca Wepra, but he's delivering. So I think the most important person at Atlanta no is not one player or any of their players, but the manager. Gianpiero Gasperini, on what the Midas touch into the touchy players now, it brings them good luck, golden standards. Lukman, before Sir Ober joining Atlanta, he was basically a forlorn figure. Everton, Amfa, or Leipzig, Amfa, but Atlanta, Gasperini, Eddie Bibia Caneho, then he's added value to Nidino. Intin and the Yedi Hong Kong say PSG interested on signing.
Yeah.
If you get managers like this, I am there for project. Our club beat is Atlanta. For big teams, Gasperini will struggle because he has to deal with egos, and he's not so good in dealing with egos about players. Cup Miners say on any issue, he had issues with Papu Gomez, Alejandro Gomez, and he on your coach. Or the no top club or betimi aye adwuma ne gidi sa because top clubs the demands na no you also need to have an excellent human relationship and how you manage the egos of these top stars but the son ne de no Atlanta he has a bit of control, he has a bit of power, and players any players are be carry weight baby so I pray if Lukman gets to Paris Saint-Germain you see at the age I would if you are making a move 25 26 years at the fancy you are looking out for financial rewards and sporting rewards. Atlanta no the match trophy there but at PSG he gets to win more trophies, that chance in Ebeba, then he gets to be more financially rewarded as well. And he clearly is a good mover, Yambo Nabasu. But the return of a prodigal son, that is okay, Gundogan. Meaning, so monitor something crucial, Andre Bayer. The communication of Gundogan said, national team of Germany, Nibio.
Yeah.
This was a shocking decision. Prior to the Euros, and your name is a Germany national team captain. Gundogan, in the acceptance speech, did not give any indications that Germany national team no be jai boy in. But I want to believe, such transfer when conditions might be related. Gundogan might be focusing on the club career and sacrificing the national team career. We're doing saying he is aging towards 34 years. He is not getting any younger. So it means that City Air Fana, City will not just want Gundogan to come for a year and now for a season. They will need him beyond a year and see if he can continue to contribute valuably to City team or more year. So the inclination will be a crime bench on your preserving, not playing more matches. And the calendar now, so we are top club. On the average, one more matches cry in a season. Fancy bay 50 matches. So what the club there and the national team there bomwa. So won't fear any queen medunya.
Yeah, so
you need to make sacrifices to ensure say the number of minutes I'll be born, the number of matches I'll be born, a heavy toll on you, especially with fitness. Gundogan ball in excess of 50 matches for Barca last season. Wempra. So it means he's somebody who is durable. Now, if he's getting a year older, then he's going to be exposed to still the rigors of playing for national team, club team, So he will need to sacrifice national team, focus on the club and go to Pep Guardiola, who he appreciates the methods in the BBR. Just as you explained, our presentation, the relationship it is still healthy.
Yeah.
Until you can't 72 for say, don't burn bridges. And I say, fruit and when you fruit kojinasra, men can't or more from them because unim the ABC. So, or more first row sure, or more na woo sunny our best answer sure. So treat people well. And Gundogan connoy oh make a man come to me, my baby may come to me here. And can there what would have happened? So the relationship is excellent. The fan base also idolize him because Omun is or you'll be or buy no or besum ye. It is some power they best some. They also feel say BBC is here. Oh, why not? We just need you back. And Barca and Man City name shut down Nyanta want to me. I sure say, Oja Man City walk or man you are. We will not be having this conversation. But he left for a club among direct rivals of Barca. So the fans will accept him. Pep will accept him. But conditions will need to be met. Conditions new back here. Barcelona and their stance. Barca. Aye Gundogan say why central fianoma ofana wa famusio ojano so we jai srade into obenya kakra de free ho ne srade ni nti
yeah
say Gundogan e free Barca person o moji kakra because don't give small money chance omunya kakra bi omope but they also need Gundogan to be off the wage bill only because Sikano J last season as the salary this season e be increase by 25 to 30%. Enti Barca betua more. They are not in a position to pay more to increase their salary budget because Daniel Mokromun register. Until the share training in Ano, Barca's intention, ideally, will be to see Gundogan leave, especially after Araujo money the year momentum yantomo because of injuries. Until Enya Barca ne pay from day one, and they say obey Gundogan say, but the binti and Abanesa, I was so yes sir. Anka the year they will move these players off the wage bill. Gundogan will continue to be a Barca player, but now and the minimal damage is there. Gundogan and Jake see power. So if they free him, they can register other players and move on. In Gundogan's position, they have Omo, the Fermin Lopez into Omo Honchromosa. So it's a sporting decision that also makes financial sense for the club. But I think that unless they agree and gentlemanly, Omune Gundogan can no mujane kwine without accepting any transfer fee. I'm sure he will be an albatross hanging on their necks and they might not get what they want. Away from there, Barca and Rafael out there, you see.
Initially, na anopana me feel say bia one of those links. But later, source na me fad in the free and any panic say Barca is serious no one risk as a on fan adwuma ndi agro.
Okay.
And the man who say confirm sampa Barca is serious. Sikane dey any problem.
So this is what I have gathered. Barca list na Nico Williams, Luis Diaz, Rafael Leao, Federico Chiesa. Sana list ni sitie. Chiesa dey no mutuem because of the injury situation. Then Leao, Diaz, Williams. Williams was the one they prioritized because no one said the release clause, Emmanuel easy. And then the boy also gave his okay. But the only condition Barca failed to meet was the guarantee say Bob match day 1. La Liga ni mo ebedu sa time ni register no. Barca could not give that guarantee. See register. And the boy felt, oh, I am risking all this. Me jai Bilbao no me busuafo ne de ombesafa. Na me betna na untimi register me there. Then there's no need. So the boy decided to continue. Then Nico Williams trim. Luis Diaz, the Liverpool stance is firm. And your player on that transfer list, so it is open there. And the old babu na obetu ya. Then Luis Diaz operation cancelled. Now Rafael Leao. The timing of this particular deal ain't ideal for AC Milan. So if we are entering into negotiations, AC Milan will play hardball. Time now you be a season as you fancy. July, June, July. And then there were enough time to scour the market and look for options. But see, season as so you put them in a dicey situation. And Milan ambitions says Scudetto ne Gieka Hua. Leao is a crucial player they will need. Until Hua prepare, Sam Milan will make negotiations tough for you. Jorge Mendes ne the obey. The best a year Kebe Buaba say prim. An offer of a loan with obligation to buy. Fancy. Price tag and a transfer fee need there. Any problem in Farmer Barca. Milan for the Pomonje 100 million euros. But a payment terms. 100 million euros to be paid in 6 years. Fancy. A year say 100 million euros to be paid in 2 years.
And then
so what you 100 million in 6 years, sir. Yes, spread them out. Nitiano, a year kono. But 100 million in 2 years, fancy. Nitiano eya hometie. And the difference is a woman no. So Barca's issue will not be about transfer fee, but it will be about payment terms. And in Prince Omokwa, Milan will demand more money. So because of amount 3 years, now the amortization cry. The payment terms of which my was first year to 60, second to 20, third to 20, 100 million flat airco. So the payment terms, due to how the situation is, will not be ideal for Barca, and that is why I am very much convinced the way Emba last year Bernardo Silva
yes,
it will not materialize
because who be say even a Barca Milan cash on Beton why now go fantasy say
exactly
I will replace it for
Milan there and Como no Kafo. And then they will use Alexis Salemakers about the neighbor left wing and your problem. But the Leao ne beya more no. And yet being a Salemakers ni Okafor beya and Okafor even is injury prone.
Yes.
And the issue so Milan will not want to risk a phase of their project just because a Barca. No. They will want to lose him for big money and favorable payment terms. And that is what Barca cannot offer now. So I don't see this deal materializing. Opama Odi Mendes many and far. It will not work. This is what I see. And how sports to Chelsea next Sterling issue. You see, it is better for Sterling to fly away to say aviator plane than to stay and fight.
What's it to say plane by?
Aviator to flew away. There was Sterling Otunoko.
Minim ni so more politicizing. Jamie Carragher. No,
you
listen.
See, I love the what. I agree with what Chelsea want to do.
Yes.
I don't condone to the how, the process. And then they have been near Chelsea for an yarding. A quite on the Chaloba Faso, a quite on the Galaga Faso, a quite on the Sterling Faso, quite on the Namsono. There, Omopaso Moyane, dear. I agree. But a quite no, and I'm in your yarding. Why? Sterling or you play a bear? Sterling was a Thomas Tuchel signing in the first place, and that was year 1 of the Clear Lake business. Todd Bowley Mobile, they did not really understand the dynamics of the European game. So it was Tuchel fronting most of these signings. Khalidou Koulibaly, Raheem Sterling, and your downfall. So the mistakes of the early years and then the Chelsea for the person more correcting. And Sterling was brought in as somebody or be transform Chelsea attack, no. Not Timo Werner Bauma Yejumanu Memfa. And Tom Kofane by say, or what that mentality and why Pep, he was one of Pep the most used players. None the goal ratio na peja. And to say at neighbor or Babe outrightly at transform Chelsea attack. But fancy, ye misa on says na no. In Sterling's first year, he was very poor. In the first season, no, Sterling made 28 matches in the Premier League or shared 6 goals. João Felix he joined Chelsea midstream. Mid-season or joined Chelsea. No. He produced 4 goals from 60 matches. He played 942 minutes in the Premier League. Sterling bought 1,900 minutes plus. And if Felix now, Sterling bought 1,000 minutes more than no. Sterling shared just 2 goals more than him.
Also in Premier League,
and number way no, and yet transformative numbers. Say, I can be a transformative. Who's the same? Tiade na 10 now by what pejako 20. Sterling has not done that. Last season, above Rekumayo of Free Man City bench, he came to outshine you. Cole Palmer. So Chelsea didn't buy no. He has not transformed as promised. But Chelsea paid good money and they are paying him good salary. Every week now to be in excess of £300,000. Fancy. So if there is an option, see a Benya Neto,
Sompa Sports,
Yebenya João Felix on favorable payment terms. Basiko Mumi no better than our channel. Andrew Sterling the weekly wager. Chelsea will do it because business wise it makes sense, and they will move you on. Neto and Felix no more ages. 24, Edeko 25. Sterling will be 30 years in December. So for the future, they can plan with Sterling, but they are paying top dollar. But for Felix and Neto, they can plan with them because more a higher ceiling. And if you doubt this, Shadrach and Boy and statistics, no. So Shadrach the start Neto so in on one time or pair, you will see clearly. So even last season now, you did say, oh, Sterling is improving, no. Per 90 minutes on the average, minutes played. Now they share the various metrics now. Clearly, Sterling does not outperform Neto and then João Felix. And that's no. Sterling started 22 matches, which is 4 more matches than both João Felix and then Pedro Neto. Shots on target per 90 minutes, João Felix were more than both Sterling and then Pedro Neto. Winning goals. In terms of 90 minutes, Biano, João Felix contributes more winning goals per 90 minutes than Raheem Sterling. Goals scored. Despite Sterling airball more minutes and more matches are all started than João Felix. João Felix per 90 minutes have a better goal ratio than Raheem Sterling, even including non-penalty goals. Now this is where it gets interesting. Neto is a facilitator, he's a creator. And assist, no check it, any chance created, he is better than Raheem Sterling. So Unya Neto, Unya Felix, for goals and creation, you have Neto and Felix to do that. Now check about that true balls. Why they're now so green? João Felix, they're all those Raheem Sterling equal no. But Sterling played more minutes and played more matches. Layoffs completed, they had training a pass at João Felix and a tope. Then take-ons completed. Michel Machono, it is the same. Pedro Neto. So the two players are upgrades over Raheem Sterling. You can like him, you can do anything. I predict I said this season will be Sterling's best season. But I am not Enzo Maresca. I am not Todd Bowley. I am not Bedad Egbaili. Woman no more running club no. And per their vision, they think that investing in younger players with a higher ceiling or matches or more the potential to be better than the Sterling now. I will support as a fan. You can have your own way. Maybe issue near acquire more fast so yeah. Only last season, Chelsea accepted a bid from Saudi Arabia for Sterling.
Yeah, wow.
And a boy in uncle. Good. Chelsea's intention has been to sell Sterling. What shall see them? On my season then started, and you don't put the player in a very precarious situation. On financial two situation now, and my player no they be a you don't do that to Chaloba. You don't do that to Gallagher. Season last time, no. If it was part of your plans, you execute it. But I want to believe Chelsea project, they have not really done it with control. It has been done with chaos, and that is how come we are where we are. The how the process might not be ideal. It is a Madrid for Jai Ronaldo Monaco. Just on the eve of winning the Champions League, Ronaldo see me Jai. But Madrid overcame Ronaldo leaving. Madrid overcame Raul leaving. Madrid overcame Casillas leaving. Madrid overcame Ramos leaving. But require Madrid DJ Omokwai. And yeah, ideal. So sometimes situations, processes might not be ideal, but the end always justifies the means. And it is a way more born far. Truly, the end will justify the means.
What may I say, Mike? Now, more money promo no I tell you so. Bomodian so be file phone or dial *500# and also be send a win. And they are call 500. O cost what to airtime, o cost what to data bundle. And they are good phone and after first broadband and so now my room said a bear on so bit me anya a year actually be and after make house. Oh yeah, reload. And they are go or tell you so cash wallet anymore. And also Emma qualified telecell as a connecting energies way a jumedia de enely and periphone answer and some shasi and ama jumedia tiseno and no and so gusua air coswa fee. Mamin come for a year jumedia chasano and so a year chasa 21st clinic at Yanema way. Yet also your tour was Europe WhatsApp line in here a year 0244 915116 year and I say I am about yes I had 1 month and you see what I Romania, Belgium, Italy and I just What tea? Yes, I'm on fanchai. Can any bonani kakrebi about the same your higher twasun tea? As I say, make out say Yamaya Duma from Ochina 21st, year Europe, I twaso to 10 September. I ram a year Zimbabwe and Johannesburg, and after Swaziland, and Timor, Africa, and in Portamonsumun and also the same WhatsApp line 0244 915116 na chese only 21st clinic empenfono enso eninkomo WhatsApp line so na fe nyoma so enye fine emfama apostle
well fancy bibia bokode
na me adom
we are see there and Mike see and Mike pa na okara him still yasem but ene de onye told boli yate the next time you be sure the way of the camera. So, but not Tiano or defending Brian Sterling. By Nedonye Todd Bolly, Onye Zumareska, Yati. Ninya Betro to a better. Should be a better fine. Sorry, saying, but let me start. So,
I'm on fancy ready and free. Yeah. I don't know born in Kenya born in yesterday, but Facebook nickname.
So, Cincinnati Masters, Jannik Sinner is back. Against Francis Tiafoe. I mean, that was wonderful. The first set, once again, this young chap, the only problem over is consistency and injury. And that is one of the major reasons why Carlos Alcaraz will reign for a long time. But again, Francis Tiafoe, I mean, he was brilliant. Even though he led 4-3 and Francis Tiafoe came back 5-3 and then he went to a tie-break 7-6 tie-break before he won 6-2 with excellent ground stroke and then wonderful flat serve consistently. I mean, Cincinnati Masters is always ahead of the US Open, the last Masters before the US Open. And Arina Zabalenka, so after beating Iga Swiatek, Iga clearly have shown that after winning the US Open, she struggles with consistency. French, you know, and a French Open is a or that or that, but here she struggled and lost to Arena. And the Arena again, Jessica Pegula. Arena once again proved also another inconsistent lady. Or we know Australian Open, no Akodasa, no Abimbako. That the difference between what Serena Williams was offering and nobody was offering it. The consistency. The reason why we need Grand Slam 23. So we wait the upcoming the US Open to see what are the big boys and the big girls who Carlos Alcaraz, I know, will be the favorite for that. And even though Novak is still around, but Carlos Alcaraz will be the favorite for that. So we wait to see that. Now, said we are not like. I wanted to speak about the Emperor of African football. Unfortunately, I passed away in Paris. More Sebino in Wagarua. Alaji, the Emperor, the late Isaiah too. Nanka, and yeah, we na Bonani, I wanted to listen to Infantino, eulogizing, about being an ambassador of football. I'm fortunate and privileged to have met him twice. 2011, 2008 in Ghana, and 2011 at Hartum, in the CAF election of Rakusinyantechi. Now, first of all, or intimidating as a person because of maybe who's an athlete. Yes, 400 meter and in fact, until 16 years ago, he held a national record for Cameroon. Wow. Yeah, 400 meter. Sentinel on Serbia or IOC for 16 years now. And then he became an honorary member. But after he was elected, after Ura Yad Kachil Tesema of Ethiopia, that's 1988 when he decided that he was not going to contest again. Ura Isaiatu took over the reign as the boss of African football. Don't forget, by then he has served as the Secretary General for the FECAFOOT and then also served as the president. So when you have the foundation, and you can be the preparation take advantage of opportunity, when you have the foundation as Secretary General for FECAFOOT and then Federation President for FECAFOOT, now he took out this big job. At the time of taking up the job, we have only 3 competitions. The African Cup of Nations, we have the Cup Winners' Cup, and the Sompa Club Champions Cup, and then the CAF Champions League. You understand me? Now, CAF Cup was not that popular. But by the time he was exiting, he was able to introduce 15 competitions. That's incredible. Emma AFCON was introduced by him. The youth tournament under 17 and 20 was introduced by him. Chan tournament, mention it. That one of the major things he did. Another milestone has to do with, in 1990 World Cup, we had 2 slots. We had Egypt and Cameroon. And Cameroon, unfortunately, were robbed. I always say that. When what the match, I get that 3-2 against, that's why the second penalty, Gary Lineker penalty, against Cameroon. And the first time an African national team has gone to the quarterfinal. But for that, so this is the game. Now, this Cameroonian team, they also struggle to have it. Even though 2002 back-to-back, but this was an exceptional generation. Because, look, the might of the English team they met at that time was solid. Solid. But if you see, so what you are seeing, that's Betting Ebuele. Betting Ebuele, you also talk about Benjamin Masinga, Emmanuel Kunde as a centre back, Ebuele as a left back, and then Emile Mbosiri, Makanaki, Jim, Claude Pagal, brilliant, tireless midfielder about standard. Francois Mambi, Kanabig, great players. Roger Miller. But unfortunately, they lost controversially to England. Thomas Nkono. Wonderful thing. But Alhaji Isaiatu moved just from 1990 to 1998, was able to influence us to get 5 slots. So in 1998, France 98, you have Nigeria, you have Cameroon, you have Morocco, you have Tunisia, and South Africa. So we moved within 8 years to 5. That's a milestone achievement. And then in 1996, don't forget at that time, South Africa was apartheid. Almost about international football, we know that involved. Now, the tournament AFCON 96 was near Kenya. But Akafi Baku, Kenya, na Sebiu, construct stadium Baku Grabu. So he thought of the. And I mean, from South Africa, almost started buying to international competition. Then he awarded the tournament to South Africa in 1996, a tournament that was hosted and won by South Africa. In fact, that tournament is near South Africa's back to the international competition. South Africa, if they are what they are today, is because of the decision of this man to do that for them. To give them the 1996 African Cup of Nations to host. And then after
Sompa
that,
Sports.
South Africa started transforming. Because don't forget, in 1995, Orlando Pirates had won the Champions League. And then Mark Fish, Gavin Lane. That's why Mark Fish needed Lucas Radebe and the ball as a centre back. And then Andre Arenze, who was the goalkeeper, was part of the Pirates team. So it gave them a setting, almost feeding national team set players. So you can Suze Moton playing right back. Lucas Radebe is a maestro. Why watch anybody bother? Michael, are you watching play? Radebe. Jesus Christ of Nazareth.
Sompa Sports.
Masa. Even in Leeds, he was better than Ferdinand. Rio Ferdinand. Or your top center, one of the finest center I've come to media. Yeah. So you have the locals from Kaiser Chiefs, so Dr. Kumalu. You have Linda Butelesi. You have Eric Tinkler, Phil Masinga, Sean Bartlett, Mark Williams, who scored the 2 goals against them. Helma Makalele, another, Neil Toby, the captain, left back. Wonderful. So, Omuji, the Madiba Cup, 96, Omudima, Mandela, semi-finals. So much in pair and person make one something. Oka 2000.
96.
96, almost semi-finals.
Yeah.
Semi-finals, yes. It was a generation that was built for that. I said, so they came up and they were explosive everywhere. And they were able to win that competition. And so, after that, the next thing he did was the 2010 World Cup. To give the 2010 World Cup was something else. Because Africa can so many tools is World Cup. And some young women they see them course. So at the end of the day, they were given the 2010 World Cup. Something that Alhaji Sayo, to don't forget, the organizing committee of the 2010 Los, he was chairing. So Danny Jordan was the CEO, but he was chairing the organizing committee. And on making sure, in fact, one of the most successful World Cup to be hosted. Don't forget, the proud to die, bro. Oh, yeah, the team, yeah, they had a more crown, yeah, organization, yeah, the infrastructure, and no money, yeah. And FIFA made over $3 billion revenue from this particular competition. And they said they won the most successfully organized Sons Sifiwe Shabalala. The famous goal he scored. I mean, still on in your rapti.
Go with them, you sure say, I want a pen drive be also.
What's he?
Shabalala go in them, you sure say, the pen drive be and device of
do you know what it means to score at the World Cup?
First goal
for every player.
Of the tournament.
Of the tournament, yeah. It's solid commentary. And then so beyond this, Alhaji Isa had to, in 88 when he took over, the competition was supposed to be hosted by Zambia, was hosted by Morocco because of lack of facilities. Then it was 8 nations. At the time, about 96 Cup of Nations, he opened it to 16 teams. That's a very much improvement. Until 2019, Emma, Egypt, equal 24 nations. And moving it from 8 to 16, there were issues of infrastructure for a lot of the stadia or might be how to handle that, because there has always been 8. But he was able to make sure that countries will still be able to match up the infrastructure to take care of the numbers until here why we end. One of the things he's done very well.
Sports.
Now Ononkwa, as a senior vice president, was a member of the FIFA Council. By the time he was leaving, it became 4. And then, as we speak now, there were 6 members. It take a lot of influence to that. And then there was Dr. Patrice Mochepe, who is a vice president among the 6 vice president. There was Fauzi Lekaya, the Royal Moroccan Federation Football. He is the boss. You were hosting Abu Rida, former Egyptian FA president. You were Amaju Pinnick, a former Nigerian Football Federation president. You were Aisha Johansson, a former Sierra Leonean FA president, was trained and groomed by Orakwesi Nyantechi. Then there were Matthias Claude Chakun of Benin. So now we have 6 members from Africa on the FIFA Council. That is huge.
I have to.
4, you know, and Infantino by and 2 back. But he paved the way for that. And the Akoya, so we've been able to deliver very, very well. Now, one of the things he's also done, one of the things that he has done very well, I time ana Seblata Humba Sebno. We needed somebody to act. So he was able to fill in because Atana Aswashaba. But Adia Ehano. Also be why can the Chisembi. Adia Hano. So that's Seblata. So this is 2002. That's Seblata on your left side too. Now 2002 election. A re-election of Seblata. And I say obe contesting Seblata. Now only my days here. His own president Paul Biya made sure say the federation president of FECAF at that time, Ilya Mohammed, and to Abama Isaiah too. Or to Seblata. the politics and dynamics of Ewiasimusem.
No party about Cameroon.
Or two Marcel Blatter, because the Blatter come for beer and a Tutiano. It was 139 hour and 139 out of 159 votes. So 20 penaka. Massive. Then miscalculation back where I say time ana or the Sheikh Khalifa Ibrahim Echino. Na or the all supporting or against Infantino. It's I had to Niama ni we ye buy na make so Ukaya, the decision for Ahmad to stand, Ahmad was not the candidate.
Because the
people, the delegate present in Ethiopia were rooting for Rakwesinyantej, but Wanya Kukudro. Because they respected him. I mean, of course, FIFA CAF has got to come to 2011 with Ahmad Dio. So there's but Wanya Kukudro because his work with Isa Bepenasem, he was leading delegations to make sure say federations are he was the one leading to resolve problem. So now I didn't say he will rise up against him. And Papa own anima 2011 he was sitting like time and then show him Anjoron. Benny every president Kwesi content on tears or supporting or he was against Kwesi. He's intimidated, so you can't look into his face. And I need no to aba obetro obia cho da ho yenye secret ballot drebre. Dimi to ama na matro. Enti ohu
mafia ohu
mafia. But at the end of the day, he lost because the president of FIFA wanted him to lose because of the wrong calculation. So one said Fatuma Samura Ohonomo.
Yeah.
One said the FIFA president himself was present there. Before then, the whole week Fatuma was there to make sure he lost the election. So it's unfortunate, but I mean, he's done so well for Africa. Now, Dr. Patrice Motsepe is continuing. So we bid him farewell. Let me tell my car. Oh, I got 1 minute. Ashraf Dari, Ali, Epe Ashraf Dari, for 2 million euros. Because Mohamed Abdelmunem Eko OJ needs for 5 million euros. And so what Ali is doing is to replace Mohamed Abdelmunem. And because Brest eton 2.7 million euros from WAC, don't forget in 2022 CAF Champions League final, WAC a share under Walid Regagui. A share an emerging force against the established Pito Misomani, a master, father and son. A share. So Ashraf Dari,
2 million euros.
Now Ali wants because Ali ton Mohamed Abdelmunem 5 million. They want him 2 million euros. As you speak now, Atiat Allah, meaning say Michael Penaseba, they have a reliable left back for WAC. Ali. The reason is that once a WAC at the fifth last season, the WAC are not in the Champions League. So yes, that's him. So WAC have allowed him to go to Ali for him. So now he's the one influencing even Ashraf Dari to come there. 25-year-old talented player. Ashraf Dari was a centre back pair and Amin Fahani, Amuluzitu, Omushe Alinu. So he's favorable, he's going to come champion one, favorable with this team. That's him we are seeing there. So Ali is strengthening more. Atiyat Allah has come. Reda Slim is in or no. As you speak now, Ali are on the verge of 80% completing. Mohamed Ben Romdani. Check one thing that's come for one. Ashraf Dari, a national team player for Morocco, Atlas Lions. Atiyat Allah, a cover for Ashraf Hakimi. Ben Romdani starts as the Tunisian national team. So Ali will always buy players who are top national team players.
I'm off on here. 2 million euros. Okay. CAF Champions League.
Omo football.
Yeah,
coast football. Aza, omo budget, omo bibi aya na obuza won say and they like
mo pay chamber so ball crowd ni bi also
Aza
salary for a month, yes, $50,000. That's Mamelodi Sanders. Almost salary for a month for players. $650,000.
Okay.
My, what are you for? Hana beto na.
Yenton yedro.
Hana beto atare na na. Because atare na fe ba ni da o fan to so senior fato e isuma me. Zara fato.
Obeye you know nye.
Oh wow.
Oh, okay. So as soon as I can't jam some baby,
Atari Williams out almost $100,000.
But I'm slow. Mr. Roman Pound, Mr. Ropa.
Sompa Sports.
You see what's the sound kind of manager? You have been on time, I shall say. Imbus, Heba, Mr. Police in the drew. Yeah.
What can she be a good?
So them a catch up. Okay, Apostle. That's it. 54. And you find say.
Wait. And if I go so to go here. If I go see Kwadi here. The information center.
I'm in jail, man. What's a passive? What's a Bassiana or 20?
Oh dear.
Yeah, Imbuzaba, Mr. Yes, a drone
package in fair.
Oh, of course. Package in the her package now to me say yes. I know because I have for drana.
Oh, serious.
Dr. Stephen Sharp and our branded.
I don't know more can you say.
Never. Yeah, doing the one branding city. No, near my rely and Yanoha. The Congo phone cross na Koyaba. I be one so I Yanoha. Send a bear in Jessica can be a day. But I say we in a Tarahano, Tampa we no. Because see we know Koyan has his young here, well in Crofo, and you know, dinner doing stone, that's what you know. Now,
me passport picture about this here.
And the other day be a bamboni a strong copa. Ya, a draw we know, a young and count in Bebre, a draw back, a buoni pedia. A buoni pedia pa, if I cho Yabasin, Uti ready now, the numbers no, your bubble body amount, no more television in the fat. Messiana in Pese, Beze, Afina, Ebia, oh no, but chance make it can yari, oh the oh no pa, frey any day in combo. O me humo television so munyan kama asem wiedi ne mom si yare si ne ha mini pedua edrominum bia beboa me ana eno na ye pensi hu ne se ne be ya dane de nyina no betimi atosko so ayede anom adru no abusafo imbusa ba Mr. Eye dru ba kwa ye ma nkwamo na nkwamo nso ne kura ni pedua no se nkwamo ye mra untimi nsori nko onwuma so se nkwamo no ewo fom a eno kura dru ba bia he wa gudie wo ba bia no aya na etusini cause wo wa week we ba ko pe kra aye den kra se bia betimi di mienu kra de akwa so ntise ne mmente ya be ya de o de ko nya wa boko be 40 kra ya se won ya bia be fine enti mbu se ba Mr. Drone de kan nyina se onunum be boa mo timi nya apomuden mapa apomuden ahotoso mesrew mese edro we se na manfo adi ho adanse adanse ne bebere ya se e ka se ye boy edu ho adanse a. In fact, this year time be about 5 months because a month for no more drone team one dance no yeah a dance ne to do you because we are no na e boa ni nipadua na no so recommend the amani nipa say mama papa obi o abrichi ono na no more drone no or recommend the am obi o Ghana ha say bia Ghana ni go hu say o no kire say e drone here na draw when there eya na e man faso ba so ne say ya yare ne te say de kura okonum draw ya ye den a onya faso e wo so we do bi o be no mu hu benefit bi ya
so wa boka gu
ya but we no obenom na hu say afi
na we abrochi for no say bi ankomo ba holidays no mo kwa o mo bi nkan
dabi
o turn boxes
yes
so nkwa no kwa na problem na de bi a show yo nko no mem
yes be brace an omo ye no ya be brace an omo ye no omo ba factory no ma ba beto no yi we ni nyina afi ho na afi ode ye de ode ko ode apake ne kama no ode ko okọ anu no because say mo na ye adwumaden ha na we ni de boa ye say won fa painkillers ni ade bia no nti o de ani say okọ na wanom oba no anom na no papa ba ku video ye bre o say mi de mo Canada na madwumaden am ye no mo duru ya na de bia ma me bra panyi to bi ye de e de bra mi o na o ye video ni de send because see eduro ne boa no because e ya bibiduro onum say ye Ghana ni na aye de aye e na o ji eduro ni say de edi enti ye be sere say imbusa ba Mr. no say eni wo de wunya num bia anopa ya o de so ye hwe ye see asema ye kanyina say o de so ye hwe so eduro ni ye de ehwe na say wo ko so eduro we hwe a untimi number akupe nyaida because e yadro ba kwa onnom afa ohu improvement is edro ne me tokoso nomo a ebeboa me
enya nwono
yes enya nwono ne nom ne dafom obia timi nom from 12 years e ko de obia timi ye de enum adro na na food and drugs authority nso age adro na ye de atum entinye se wo kwa konom na me kidney me say dabi
ya che enya ne
ya yes ya amahwehwe mu bibia ye de akoso awie enti mesere se e yadro Sompa no bia eboa no Emma wa so obi okra na de bia na meka say obeda obesori anopa no na waye peche wontimi nsori kra mfiri kete no so aje so wotwen tenase bia be 1 hour kra ansa no asori asifom because sorry pe obetu ahwe because ebi okra na wontimi so ono waye mmere misro se woda na waye mmra aduro ni nie imu seba mixture o mi system of former ade ba ko de ba ne say bi adidi kura wontimi ni dim feel good so wo didi kura no didi ye no wontimi nyede endidi ye na mo nso obere say loss of appetite wo aduane nya wo de so ya opese odidi pa wo ya wo hwe me na wontimi ni di nansen na bi ya wo so tia na etia misro no madro we say bi ebe boa wo papa ebe mo watimi adidi ama wo de kese a opese o ye no watimi ayede aye misro obi wo nso a wakoma eto da ne wo esi boni ade ni nyina na nkoye ya immune system le kura ye ni o ikura ye papa ni system na ni kura ye ni padua no ntimi sro so wutie radio na ye number na 0246 208 496
0246
208 496 eno ye number ye didi juma ewo ye ho no me pa cha do na drugstore pharmacy, herbal shop, or memu ha bebia, northern region, Savannah region, Ashanti region, Greater Accra, me pacho buno bebia. Dear Dennis, a drugstore be uremu bia. Ubenya draw bia de ato because a draw na nkasa aton ne ho. Juma dia juma draw ya baba be no yaw eye nyuma bebrebe niema bebrebe ena draw ya de aba be mesro me se me mpese me baba bo yare kakaka na se me dwa menum ntina me ba me mo yare kakaka bi adi me se yare na ti unim wa unim se o yare wa hospital was wa hospital doctor ayo nhwemu aka je se o yare wa unim yare a o yare etimi so entwen na me cheche mu ankosi dabi me se yare na o yare no eno na me se onum aduro we bia be dey ebe boa se o de aduro be ye waduro no anoma to so a de ti amika se o be no to because bia yare na tran so bia be 3 years 4 years o te se amika ya akoto bottle back na we se ebe look like magician debi de kind of cre
what the 4 years are store
debi ntina o friend na o kan o yare na ye hu se o yare we de o ma o hu sei na onom to aso ebe dey ebe boa ha ne mo se bia malaria ne typhoid ne sa yare no ni nkumankuma bi na he ha de unya ba ko bi na mienu mi ensa bi wo no nom to aso afi bo nse sa ha ni nyina dey ekọ pebinum ne mo apa ya input pharmacy Yegusu aye ton nuro no.
That's right.
Amanfo nso ba pa.
Amanfo ba on.
Yes, omo ba pa.
Also omo ba.
Omo wa chiri, omo boga, omo tumu, omo na vrongo, omo so wale ka ba wale. Ba ko nyina da na. Nga bi to. Tini nyina asa aga to. Ya wale. Uvri kuma se na o techima. Techima na.
Ya se nyum nyina na ko e.
Ya se mi na me ko dada. Obi ani se ko dada. So ba o de ne wan.
Oboko fi na banku tada o. Mo mesi abo ne no.
Enti ya amanfo ba unya ma ya bra. Ti se de tene ne se ya biatum doctor abomodi ankofa no ni bibra aba begu ahye ho. Input pharmacy. Watetetete so enu ni bo ne wo form because o say ono o create employment de nyame dia dom no o hwesa afoforo nso bitima ye dey ensa ko ma no
te adro bia bi abrofudro abibidro bia wate bidin enye police ni adwo nkwa na abibidro bia wate din bia
fantastic
Inboost pharmacy obenya bia tu abrofudro bia wate bidin a wo ye pharmacy wo ba bi wo ye drug store wo ye over the counter wo pe bia tu aton no nya mfa so de a Inboost pharmacy
your UK brand your China your India
that's right
enu no hodo ni nyina bi ye dey e wo ho no mo
omomra he
kode abo ho
ahaya
kode offense kwan so ufi bo ho a kode Wesley Methodist Church yene na ne ben ho ho no ma na guys no wo oba boys no ho no ma on be se wo kama ya number no 0533 92 91 77 0533 92 91 77 na de tie ne say ya we na hu nya so be buy ho wo de offer number
delivery
yes e mo be package wo nuru
bia
kama na omodo wade ayede e de abrew masana de na ase de on sesi konzo so konzo small boy abozo kasaje wakwala no so on sesi konzo so za ade eti de tie ne se Yaw, Oba Honoma.
Also, what means Wasa?
Memory, you jam, you make my casa 5 hours. Bet me casa 5 hours.
Pharmacy, the city, I say in America. As I'm over Tundro, yeah, delivery now. As I'm paid here.
Bet me casa 1 hour. Men solemn quarter.
Mate, you.
Apostle Ndia. 2 sweet fast in Ajmago food, I'm a child. Maybe you are.
Well, your commercial break, I'm a banner, your baby room, Elfie, your quaba.
Toothbrush no. Why you toothbrush no. Ninya Ashford.
Nah, Ninya Ashford dear. Not so evident no way.
Who that the evidence ben? And then Ninya Ashford toothbrush.
Oh, sweetheart. Ashford toothbrushes no. You want different types. She abena de ya mokumi. Ashford Princess. And now bra could you dear so Ashford Galaxy. What dear na ira no so Ashford Evident. Media so Ashford Executive. And now my dear no so Ashford Friendly.
Without Ashford toothbrush
my dear, Ashford toothbrushes are who do dear. Papa, moto. Ne to me bow dodomi ye dani bia akwashishaho. Ashford Prince, Ashford Princess, Ashford Friendly, Ashford Evident, Ashford Executive, ne Ashford Galaxy toothbrushes. Fibo Ventures na kofabe daso. To phone friend 0241 545 646 and 0200 600 934. Ashford toothbrushes. They will soon
Mamisha, time HH heba Mr. Bina unumi. And ye what dropa. Ya draw. Yadro say, mani pedian kwamwano enya hoden na akwatia yare and train yare and san wakwakoto. Fire wadro na nomno abribia. Kanoga Company Limited. What the time TIME ebe jasono. Wonwa and at the time HH heba Mr. Edia bejaso. Akra wenye mfisia dumienu enumbi. Wapinfo eni oba wama akranufo enso enumbi. Time HH heba Mr. Who benya bi
over the counter medicine sellers. Any shop dodo na mu.
So pedudo to a friend 0244 417669 0244 417669. Time HH heba Mr. Yadro say FDA adje ejwadien kratue atum.
Rise and shine with Yas Toothpaste and Yas Toothbrush. Start today off right by grabbing your Yas Toothbrush and squeeze a refreshing dab of Yas Toothpaste on it. With its soft bristles, the Yas Toothbrush gently cleans your teeth and gums, giving you a comfortable brushing experience. As you brush, feel the powerful formula of Yas Toothpaste working its magic, removing every stain in the cavity and leaving your teeth sparkling and fresh. Plus, Yas Toothpaste helps make your teeth whiter and protect your gums, keeping them healthy and strong. Choose from our 3 variant toothpaste: Total Care, Herbal, and Wild. Make Yas Toothpaste and Yas Toothbrush a part of your morning routine and start your day with a confident smile. Yas Toothpaste and Toothbrush, caring brand for caring families.
Abusaka krakabi wo hanu meja tom na rewu sebe wo me say abofrake to wanya 2 years akadai ba ku nti African Spider-Man bla me abofrake to yim wana nipa ho hia dede bi koso anu ti kame ho ne ko hwede wo mbia. African Spider-Man and Baby say what of but preoccuping who's African Jack what Baby say what of now secret grano anything in boost herbal mixture and only me secret na dia na ye na me yetu na ma ka e form and police me di one dance say me say menye na me so hwe na me so we no a boost immune system ama say me train na me ntebe me timi di kama ama ka wodum so ekoso me kura so me ta yale ama my latitude me nya ba ko eyeje na koso hwe. Hey, Spider-Man, what are you doing?
Who for me kurache o?
Ubenya Imbus herbal mixture e pharmacy and answer herbal shops. Apim for any nkola omundi fie dumienu enom. FDA agigede ntatwe atu.
712
Here is to the friends who took the chance with no regrets. Investors no more hitting fortune. to the health workers who diagnosed lax every move, and then to the hard guy who couldn't hold his emotions, to the passionate fan who couldn't contain his joy, to the seamstress who turned her hand-earned stitches into a bundle of joy. And now, here is to you. Your next big win is right here. From 1st July 2024, dial *712# and password tickets as a group individual to win in the community draw or the grand draw on the 30th of November 2024. Unlock your luck with *712#.
Voted by the NLA on the Caritas platform, not for persons below 18 years. T&Cs apply.
If I shop, I'm not sure you're bad.
Brad, and not so good.
What time about Michelle? See about Queen Wayne say.
Brad, said your time about Mister. It's your Jimmy fearful, and not your back ever so.
Really, I know this offering now.
Brad, so make us a maybe time about Mister Huadancia. We are singing now about Temenka. It is some malaria. Where do any time about Mister?
I never go. Dear, no more to want to me any deal. What do any time about Mister? A drink and your ma or bar waffle through. Dear, one mark for down for any aquada when you fear to me, and son of the time about Mr. Draven. She's a walk hospital and answer lab. I'm what who said, oh, a GD malaria be answer.
I also time me a TIME. Time about Mister. I feel malaria fever be an ziva a woman. Even slap. Ubenya be at all, over the counter medicine sellers. Any herbal shop to do an FDA Aji a judging cratoi at home.
I know here. TV, fridge, freezer, air condition, gas cooker, washing machine, smartphone, sound system, water dispenser, microwave, blender, rice cooker, kettle, and iron. So urban Hisense smartphone no sukradia. Yeah, titi so more than a Hisense factory direct promo. It's in your madada noa. Emma light bill e kuno. Fasi baby, never jiffo. 19th August, I come 28th August. Bora Hisense showroom bia. Koso says factory direct promo way. 9 days per 80 first come best serve. Hisense everyday prices for everyday people.
Kind of way, tell you so the more money promo now.
Oh, be a Pesica. Now, so dear party a Pesica. Sika Bebre. For who don't tell you more money promo. Then this Sika, now send this Bebre. For who Chimubi. You're free. Nyaobayani said, load credits and our data. Then you're going to do 1 million Ghana cedis. Which is Sika Pudu on Ankasa. Then the other now, what you be a bit Cheska. Now, go and query and now 3 million Ghana cedis. And now, that is staff of 500 and now send win call 500. And now for Telestar play up no. So now for who Chimubi. And for no reload no. Now, the who Jina and what's in your Disika or Telestar more money promo. For swallow Disika a millionaire.
Telestar. Connecting energies.
Mr. Shaika crack down Sandra to any lamount on Caritas lottery platform no so.
So wallpapers, papa OP wallpapers, and American for amount. So wallpapers, their decorative offices. So fee and sorry. Say ye perhaps a hoto. Baby bia we wallpaper, dear do Juma Biano. OP wallpapers, Efro. Yaman wallpapers, a macho blind curtains. A band of bedside lamps and so on. OP, MR types, or mark shapes. Colors out doing na. Ubenya biato, ewan asweho. Say open LED backlight, Eddie above flash screen chia, and also OP, so selfie ring lights, outdoor phone bishim, OP wallpapers, and a bema selfie ring light. OP, Ewo Kumasia Doom, first floor, Nana Kwesiajman building name, Tafo GNTC building, first floor, and a chronom, our barrier on the market and a DNM share. So open wholesale, and answer retail, any OP, any in South free OP, our 0540 353750.
The Mama Kwababa, Gentleman Dental. Gentleman Dental Clinic, you do not be and say, BCC was saying, Naya Bo was saying, by Amawanum, and so Axi, and I say, was saying, animal young so far and to my part. If you fee, your sign a cleaning services about your profession, no more, your friend is killing and polishing. Say, Ibia and near be as she a cinema, said you Okasa, it's me, my pampan, and I did a boom. I feel it also an lesson when you're missing teeth. You only see no, I hope you'll be about Gentleman Dental, in a duo. Gentleman Dental Clinic, you will for Central Police Station and Chanwa, and I would do and kind to sway your Nungwa, and atomic down, don't make what being a runabout on so. And I would do takwa the pipe one, traffic light, and I pipe one, Yenny OGN Bank, and I would the same
main premises. And a Kachiman so your magazine market equine so and I say opposite AY Ahmed and a Udu Kumasi Abrepo Junction total filling station wa traffic light na any G runabout on free total filling station I have sign on a idio. The year you may free Eda Juada Popim Eda Memeda.
Wo yemre na fe yemeto aso e wo fie luta aba ma mempra kwam real quick na yemehwe di fifie e be sanse fie so ehuru pa na bafu polo ana ote se etwa kuma catch say companies and institutions and schools and the banks momo be say mo jeni e kan say African print or their pam polo shirt or their pam round neck or their pam v-necks and madie wom emema die nso wom ni nyina no obenya bi enso ato e wo bafu polo aso ye a chesa atade ne bo da form enso kama FPA program BRC abeso ko biano wutimi she bafu polo atade enso edeko na make out sell lapel tops no and down say wahwe bi a video na bon sampa ano e she chesa no so unya shoe bi edi sisu ana say bi a unya e kana so sneaker bi nso de bona a chesa lapel tops and down so no e matche e ma wodam sonko e wo program BRC kaftan or pam biamo e madium anafe e mema dia no so be pam ne simple ama mo ma design e we bi a media ne mu ne mpo we say bafu polo e pam bi e ma no when bafu polo so e be kasa fe say wo your banner so ye bema unuma depam wo your fashion designer over so ne bafu polo ye adwuma hwehwe no enso e wo ahenema kokoben of Santase oboase kwan so for bafu polo e was 0249 6007
89 Buffalo Polo and so ebejo so Jean's toothpaste and Jean's toothbrush no that so our Ghanaian market and so more running a supermarket any mini mart monsua moya near can sell provision shops awodo and so our patam ni na ya munyi bi enkogu mo shop no mesans ekopa ya wo Jean's herbal toothpaste no esan say e wo herbs e wo aye natural ntino e bo o layers ni na ho ban e bo e yade say wo gam no so ban e ma wo kasa wonum ehwam ya wo Jean's whitening e ma wo sene so ye fefe na ma sukuni anasempo wo kasa enso e wo bedwom ne ma so e brighter nempo asamo ho de mapa enso abam enso ama afa Jean's total care no so no e be care ama cavities mum ene chase plaques anasempo decay e ba wo sene nyina mu a also sha se so be use Jean's total care serebe enkonko fasa ne ma ne kra no enso enfama toothbrush no so de awodo ne nyina bi enso ewum kwada de wom emperefo de kan e Jean's toothpaste and the Jean's toothbrush and e be boama onso won hu de di anasempo num ho ne nyina no onso di won so ni enso kama cloud internet ebe mo internet e wo schools ni mo banks amope internet wo pe bi e wo fie anase kronketom ana wo pe internet a ya be mo de ye fast e reliable a just a connection e kama wo pe CCTV installation wo pe digital security locks ni bi enso e de akawa ni nyina no obekọ cloud internet emperefo no asoye wo mo our top pie our tech ekwa no so anya yira kwan buso bia sa wo top pie ya frɛ 0244601933 na cloud internet emperefo and so enjo so wo fa phone and phone and network awo so ya boko no aye star 712 star 712 yebesan chade na otwum ntumi so tie ne na obaso ne abusa questioner what me atwa no anya akere sanse fabric no ano ohye na when you the luckiest adwumadi omudi na the luckiest say to take it out from 1 Ghana and so the coco see 5,000 Ghana cedis anyame yarma 30th November and a grand draw ebaso na sika woman nya sika ketwa kra obetimi ajode as individual and as wopa mobeka bom as group and as simple juniors any associations ni nyina no mutumuji mu take it trotro mate awodo ebia wo join a taxi driver union we be a gym center be kife club be and as be a saloon be and our honi nyina no oni the luckiest empen for no and so ebeka sana fe also what you take it ama sika semino and so aye come aye star 712 na fe also waje odie Kulun Ghana Limited say bema wadro no eye Mr. Q ene na beboa ama waye mere ewo mpem sexually untimi nya adwuma ni ya wadro no eye Mr. Q low sperm count no ana premature ejaculation ebejai na mum sa wo ye bema na be so ball prostate an wo ban wo mpese bia nyoma ebe bisi basama wo ene wachu be se nyoma kokama enso ama wane nyina no odro so rough odro so ayaw ana wotia adro no eye hunchu capsules arababazin tablet ebeboa ama oba menstrual disorders menstrual pains oba woni atenka wanted de ewo mpam no wadro no arababazin tablet ko pharmaceutical shop ana herbal shop biamo 0244275429 eho ana abekọ ne mponso akwakọju nupa no enso ede efri Qualitac dental clinic enso se brana yemo ema wonum ho no yensiese ho so kama ema wo mo ye cleaning ana se polishing obeso twa scan ana se x-ray Qualitac say orthodontics aye treatment we be akaka ana about dodom obeso tu sene yesin fu ma eba no cosmetic dentistry eba no simple crown and bridges ana abesa wo ye ebia mo abotokuro ewo sim obeso ye filling na nyina no Qualitac dental clinic enso aye juma enso awo patasi main stretch ni mu awo do patasia aye catchre amagement building mu na sabeka anya ira kwankra ode ko paparazzi hona no bomodi enso be frɛ Qualitac enso awo 0545906888 na Qualitac empanfo no enso enjo so Luther bibia e find there
fancy nyame adom na oswe Yansha sem fan sama odu aboabo no na no pai o full time dwumadie so enwo emamo na yesha se free honorable sports minister onmonyamfo Mustafa Yusuf na so eni nyina no senra ukopiem public account committee a okokopiem o mampanyimfo toto na no ebusa ne nsempie ho and an honorable sports minister debate as all African games are Ghana host here on one Kasan Penyufobi Esomompewa Ejabaswadiano Eba Ghana GBC Omna coverage no Omo Efa Jumadina a telecast mo we are so ampa Ghana nya successful all African games MBPI kama Nesika yadimo near $3 million and yadimo honorable sports minister.
You had an arrangement with GBC to cover the All Africa Games, right? Can you share with this committee how much that coverage was for and whether payment has been made for same?
Yes, GBC was the official broadcaster for the African Games, the 13th African Games, and I can confirm that full payment have made to GBC. Do you have per chance what the amount was? I can't recall the exact amount, but I know that it's in the excess of $3 million US dollars.
You paid GBC in excess of $3 million US dollars for coverage of the All Africa Games. Chairman, I think that I would rest here and maybe the next time GBC appears.
And no, I am Sama. Honorable Sports Minister Mustafa Yusuf and to just say All African Games no GBC officially omom and a trayima we are seeing nya bitwaye na omutuom sika be $3 million anaka krakrawi esan egugu so and you some of the to do we and oyebusan say na problems pay and omu face here and you say Honorable Sports Minister.
Obviously, Chairman, and I appreciate the challenges that we are currently facing challenges with the funding, because the National Youth Authority was the institution funding these stadiums that we are building. But when our colleague took the Common Fund disbursement to the Supreme Court, and the Common Fund was directed that we're not eligible per the laws that we have passed here, to get 5% of the allocation of the Common Fund to the National Youth Authority, which was the source of the funding for this facility. We had started having issues for the past 3 years. So we decided that the little that we are getting from the Common Fund, because she has to use her discretion instead of what you approved, the Parliament approved, directed because of the Supreme Court ruling, the little that we are getting is that we are now making sure that we finish them in phases, because the money that originally the budget that we had cannot continue.
Honorable Sports Minister, I don't know. Any problems are sports ministry, no AFC. And on yada jichemo admire. General Colombia, ho and at the Black Princesses. Akwakopioma Coach Yusuf Baziki and Mabano Kwakusiakai FIFA under-20 Women's World Cup 31st August and Eshas na Ghana Group E Ghana wa Austria, Japan and New Zealand and Omone Ghana Black Princesses now Roma Black Princesses Management Committee Chairman or Executive Council Member or Reverend Gideon Fosu Akasa Ediafa Omo Targeta so for more training sa tournament team.
Going into this tournament, I think the first aim is to move past the group stage and then take it game after game. That has been our motivation so far, and that has been the story for all the girls, for the technical team, for everybody that's a part of the team. In fact, that has been the request from the FA president as well. So we are working very hard towards that.
Reverend Gideon Fosoye Management Committee Chairman by the Black Princesses under 20 man also. Request from the Ghana Football Association President. Any a place no munyana somukwa. O group stages na ni abomo bon garat. Ni abomo muje baya no mo frim. Se so mo target no say on betimi afrim. Ni ebuza oh na group in one team say no more there. Ghana group no ya Australia, Japan, or New Zealand, Mr. Gideon Fosu.
It's a very difficult group. What we intend to do is to try our best to win our first game. I mean, the strategy is just to win the first game and be able to play our second game, which is with Japan, and grind results from there. And that has been the approach. So again, the technical team is working hard towards that, and that's how we're going to approach this tournament. None of them.
And no, and summer. Oroye executive council member Saso and our Sire Black Princesses Management Committee chairman Oroye Gideon Fosu editu just a Ghana group no on bese on betima advance edi frame na yengrom nyanhwa baba yara yenyina so on the 5th of September AFCON qualifier at Ghana yanim na so far ago prama ba ko pa eye FIFA ene CAF approve edemaye Kumase Baba Yara Stadium and China deeper life asonu kwa crusade ebi woso ema mpanyimfo de betwenu so betimi amago prama na ye ready before ansa na bibia etima ba na me no ka se adwuma guso a ekoso workers eguso mo ye na current state Baba Yara pitch no and I join you Sompa TV so no game no ebeba so on the feet any Angola anopai yenya pictures bi hwe ye trust and kane NS Asante Piero Madam Patricia bedi nkomo me friend Bemi and sending a test Mami and respond no chimi call panyin popopa ye friend Kwame Bamensa also me friend panyin so ntimi am picking tie nyo mo a ye be so 16 days more na Ghana Angola AFCON qualifier Baso Kumasi heard the state of Baba Yara pitch a bit ready for the game and I ntimi ready and no air the 10 no young room of crop here Kumasa Santi Kotoko so can beba so can but in the player status committee a brente so can echo PM na Accra Lions nyamia dom almost a crowd so a floating player baby opebi otimiko diamete nyampa we baby ansia o chira de pre-agreement to ano kotoko 3 years obetimi amna official be sign edama santi kotoko no abe boduma edama krobia ama bia ye fine kotoko o Cape Coastal omo preseason omo twama bia kamachina omo friendly game ball preseason friendly omo Gold Stars and the ebe pim so e Cape Coast Stadium na enu na china 3 p.m. and a sad game no ebetimi abaso ama bia so fine ni nyina no se urama Gold Stars so mpatamwa omo preseason me bia so fine now Roma Santi Kotoko omo youth team players no mienu bi aho Bako edi Abrante Kante Solomon Kwakusa ono ya former Santma SHS midfielder and ya sign wa Abrante Razak Doda St James SHS na Kotoko team no no comes see ade met likely and kwada no betimi register mo do mabo Premier League ni bi ene de free Kante mo so eba na anopete se Kotoko uromo Asante region ha na se omo regional circus council no led by Alexander Manu almost say the previous administration na chairman obin secretary no besi na omuntimi mu akonta emfa momo omunya proper handing over emfa momo and ye 10 year co patron ye friend chairman K5 kwamponsa o the chairman ampa ese chairman obin secretary administration no besi na omunya proper handing over emfa ma the current administration led by Alexander Manu enokre
in one Ashanti region for our friends, or the 7,000, almost 7,000, into 7,000, or the Aquacoma vice chairman, vice chairman. It's really a metronome almost, but there trees me, and I say, Miss Apaja, since I mean, I'm Ukrainian, with the 7,000 Comobia, or say book count. You say a cat, no more catch him so munya BBS into a no more fish. To me catch him saying, in fact, Omopa, in Asia. Interested here, you see, I saw
and you some chairman K5 de my na me pronounce na mbusa chairman K5 say chairman didn't I say or being such accountability any handing over no a delay sir.
Don't say obeying no problem kakra e problem e buy and obeying transform no brochure within the first 4 years you will say the another 4 years. But after to sunti asem kura ko menhia na catch up so mfa na kunyanto we nya kwan nya anto aba it is for example me say me free so na me gina wo hwe me to aba tu gina wo hwe me to aba so gina ho aye elections we account but obedient no akoye si nipa national for ni nipa no me be hwe na bato no so tema nyema bi o ye no etrusini wo
and no yeah the fancy on say sa Ashanti Regional Circus Council or mon sense we say chamobin set up to no munya hand over yeah the ten say book na Obin search and financial secretary was what treasury no na omoye yeso magazine ha na omoye kwan no yesi ne container no se ka fa book no so ma book na tete anti musu no ma trotro no ma no
anti kanom de kwan na dwu book no
dan se be brede akira ye de beba na national elections no so no ye di un comedy date beba so ne committee bi beba so 5-member committee ni nyɛ de won sem beba
Mate Luther me da say yes me ba bedwa for no real quick na Express Group as I say abrochi kro no I very simple visage here ono omukɔ na so ono omtena se mo din kuma otim sampa omo tro no mani so amo senye se ofitin ya na okwa apply for visa no mo so nyina no omo ye due diligence e ma un sampa omo gi visa ma ticket mo ambasa mo to school for no wo per scholarship e wo Canada US UK and as a Germany I want Express Group en kasa we ye nurse ni anasa we ye midwife impo we ye a pharmacist obeso to aso e wa manonia Express Group say yen kan cho se bra e be ye simple ama unya chese tipaye bia ama wa kwantu mu nsem nyina na e be koye enso ama kuma see a branches e wa how draw a labor runabout and afi airport runabout adum e won nyina no omo wo ho encry aye kaneshi first light on my pay and other branches across the nation 0249000448 Express Group ebejo so Liberty Conference na me yarama 31st of this month and baso o main your dubuache and dwumadie esi ne sere so food for thought omo ene o main ministries and akambum arts 28:3 and afi Psalm 81:10 ho no maji ensem nyina no enso edia free the heat and achese assembly tia eno edaso 6 o'clock and up at Jubilee Park 31st this month and as a Jumedi and so Basso Mike
Fancy made I say one Baba Yara issue no for pictures into Subio last week I was at Baba Yara for some obvious reasons but I think it is best we do this na among friends here. Now this is how things work. Where the treatment process of the Baba Yara pitch.
Okay.
Baby I brown the way now. There is no cause for concern.
Okay.
And yeah, deeper life way no more in Intinaesa. Name me treatment process. Se nipa no release a picture way this week. It means when you picture way by Saturday or Sunday. Which by that time no, the application of sulfate of ammonia, which is a fertilizer. Allow for greening of grasses and
okay.
Yes, our process in Nashas. So we should likely be the 3rd or the 4th day after application of sulfate of ammonia. Now we apply then I was all here weedicide, insecticide, and fungal control. Because ammonia ne we na a fua and they inferior and can natural grass now for pitch ne fra. So weeds never, but you need to apply weedicides. Insects, you need to apply insecticide. And then there will be the presence of fungi and then algae. Until okanya algae you find to be brain away, So you apply ASR treatment, during this 7-10 days course. Because why you are in the course of the week. Latest by Wednesday and not Thursday. Or maybe with aeration and watering. Aeration is almost be a man from free frame FFF. So, like, by Thursday, Friday, mowing. First mowing, we are no top dressing. Top dressing now, rolling so grass ni be na ba na fa level. To we are no be foliar feeding. And also be increase the grass growth. Then latest they will do top dressing, mowing. No more repeat process, no spike in near there. By August 30, Baba Yara pitch no. I was saying fieni fupa. So obi any leaky way ya. Me likely saying fieni fu. Ne be ye saying fieni fu do dwa. Nipa ne be sanso leaky sa picture ne diaba.
Okay.
I'm telling you how things will be.
It was a bit do sa August 30 no ne fupa.
Ne fu.
I will trust one.
A
conducive.
Good enough. By August 30 in the Crabby Crane, or met me about match now, Black Stars, but me issue does not have to do with this picture, coloring and day. It is about the timing of treating the pitch. Baba Yara pitch ni you're abusing the baby. You dream about more than 200 matches ne yabo so this year alone. So the last season beka ho ekeka 300. And oyi football matches, the other events ne ka ho a pitch ne ya abuse no. Yeah, abusing no. Abrofone de ne ideal situation in prempin is what the site example ana man form pe. But I'm only explaining how normally they are. Abrochi se team no every season no call breaker. Pitch no so call break. Eho and ye dwumedie kese na wo so. For most of these advanced clubs and other big clubs, the omokromo ye ne say almost is grassing na so they do regrassing. And as based on the pitch technology they replace the pitch. So Madrid pitch no ahead of the new season because pitches are crucial. You perceive a game near for a game near kama. I have always said this, let us invest into our grass technology. See natural grass crani ebe you see Ken University a horticultural department near you. We can tax them, come up with suggestions near the acquire emphasis in Juma. Then we know the way forward. Near who quite why. Then alternatively, you bet me a winnie babayara of the over dependency say be a football be near the Bekoana. And it's a school for near ball modia. Can we look at say ye director modia call another facility a bet me at schools football. Pajo Majo. Can we look at say ye be the alcohol? Now you take burden any pressure over by because as it stands, it remains our international stadium. A one blasters bomber. It is from the top to the bottom. A 1 year bomber so that you call off season now. You benya a 3-month period bia. You be see pitch. Yetimia ye hu adwuma ye na konenim. Na enkonko ba say we are running behind schedule. Inti time near share no ansha ni ntimi meet deadline inti and the yam prepare ho ye nye adwuma ye ba ne sa bibia nko wie because ideally anko mu wie adwuma ye omo ye pitch iso a e was anko mu timi bo competitive matches be mienu miensa asana blasters abo but in this case man is so immediately
Black Stars na be ba betiano
yeah so immediately omo wie pitch no na blasters so ba bebo. Then these players will come and complain. So the time in it, but the Juma there is nothing wrong in it. Picture where there is nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong in the picture. It is purely technical. And chemicals use, this is the result. But the timing of it and the quantity. Yeah, 2-3 months. You season no. Now come no more CC. Into omo be sie wie no na nka omo so e de ye ntie bia trial matches be test matches be into bo ba ku mienu there's anya bibi nti ana ye be season bi ase a Arsenal boy Emirates Cup anya hwekwa no bebo 2 matches wo so Barca e bobo 1 gamba Manchester United actually so abos wa bo 1 home match Chelsea this season obo home match back omo de test e hwa ade ti there we might be doing the right things, but if it doesn't meet the right timing, it creates problems. So people will be forced to share some of these pictures to just back on more agenda. The agenda might be right because of timing, but the agenda might not be right because of procedure. When you're wrong procedure. So and let us see how best we can help with Jumedia Aye Koso. Away from that, to your players no more anyhow things are going. And Blasters bebo minim so Adrian Kosua. Blasters will be playing a crucial game tonight because we are starting a campaign to qualify for the next AFCON. And your players no musi akawa manene no. E was omo send your Messi kono e interest here. This week, Jordan Ayew started. Partey started. It wasn't a so good game.
Yeah.
That game, no second half, for instance, from the 55th minute, they cost 70-something minutes. Partey started making mistakes, and the pressure of the two Arsenal. The fitness level and the physical conditioning, a questionable kakra. Kudus not really much involved because new coach was West Ham, and maybe Odi Kudus got to and I think he was not maximizing his strength. Then Oko to Jordan, are you there? My boy one started. If you show up, there's also on Bob Blasters, maybe on Cranty, or no crowd account. For Venezia, Joseph Alfred Duncan, a boy, Edemai. But let me just focus on 2 players today. Bakoya Sales Abdul Samed, Wallons, he's been relegated. Yes, you are nay, a young Quadan and Conquer training. So, first team cry abandonation from it.
But about how it starts?
He starts. It should be a question. I was say, you're interested when you issue him. 2. Abdul Fattah Ishaku, and had a positive outline a home. Ishaku made his debut in the Premier League and it tells that dear Oyeye and Denzo Maresca last season were championship name no are building the confidence in their culture. Then at the stability biaba ne career him for some time. Oko Europe no not only stability in terms of team are all ball consistently. But Leicester offered that. Now, a player, now confidence more fancy, a hard dream. But Andrew, you could see that he was easily enjoying himself because now confidence number, and it's good for us because I am one of the youngsters in it also, and the contribution, so it was impressive. Ocean numbers now for most of the metrics, the contribution of the ball and without the ball. On the ball, he made the most crucial one, which was assisting Jamie Vardy. Without the ball, tackles. Winning the ball back, winning possession. If you do this, these demands anyway now, clearly it sharpens you, especially for a crucial encounter. So we'll continue to monitor our boys. Oh,
Mike, me that say, Apostle.
Mike, the NSA, anybody that criticizes them is within their right to do so. Chebi, the treatment they are meting out to the pitch is their basic responsibility. That is why when you are employed, you are tasked to deliver based on schedules. Sebiu, the decision to ask churches to come and use the place, you should know the cost element and the effect of that. Me, I've always said in my life, I hate certain things and I've been speaking against it. Men konyen wie before betwana mo ewiase no ese wodwin anamo kwakoto men konya ansa wadwin anamo otu no ehun susu so you were aware we have a crucial game coming. Black Star bebo honest kakro beji no, which one is more important at that time in terms of priority? So maybe I saw ye did you maybe what decided say obe they are sorry for whatever they want to do on a pitch. Wodwin hu say sad the enemy ya hu so no ebe ma break akra ena me hihye no so enko the way I me plan. Do you think about those things? That's what the problem is. Emreno crowd, how you use it and how you utilize it effectively is dependent on the kind of choices and decisions you make. That is what makes a leader. Now here we are. This is the reality. As a mine and Kasa, because as a country we have not been serious, our leaders have not been serious. Look, as we speak today, okay, me, I'm not even worried about it. The major problem we have, and how many experts have we trained when it comes to grass, when it comes to maintenance of our pitches? No. How many? No. We claim we are a football nation, we are that. How many do we have? We can boast of them to the extent that we don't over-depend on Nipa Bakum. We have about pool of about 20 because we have a lot of pitches. And the pitches must be regularly maintained. As a nation, this is what we should be thinking about. Yes, stadium, yes, yes, maintaining, especially when it comes to grass. Minyan call the facilities itself. Because you need expertise to determine how, even where we locate our stadiums. I know you are a whole issue. One of the reasons why grass for they be because a bell see they be we're not rusty. So look, and second person me can't because my Fatima can be my brain maybe person me can be look because no what kind of TM fa nti omunye ne person me bia a man under 20, with New Zealand and Australia, we can manage our way. The threat is Japan or the no-go area. Because, they are former champions 2018. The runners up to Spain, the same Spain they beat and won the cup.
and 2 third place. So in terms of Omodie, but Yenya Jide Musa, look, let's give our best shot. Let's see Australia and New Zealand. So Omwa, Yebetimi Ashom. Our first game is crucial. We pick the 3 valuable points. Our next game is against Japan. Even though we are underdogs in that game, Yema best football will be a TBC. But our first game is so crucial. Nyamia Adum said the first game is not against Japan. So I know it we found Edity. So let's try and make sure that let's get that. We win in that game. Then whatever happens in the second game, we have a last game to also pick some valuable point and then qualify to the next group of the competition. I think that about ladies in the I am on Monday, but I trust them. They do very well. All they need is focus, guidance, care, and then proper tuition from the bench. Circles are same way that none can pass a account. Because our circles, they have been deeply involved in circle matter for almost 2 decades. So, yeah. Koroko circles, no, it has gone down drastically. Enthusiasm is down, organization is poor, and I'm talking for the national leadership. Yeah. The Kotoko circle are me who and they are coughing power. It's not about what they are saying, it's about what I know. A coughing power. The circles is actively a fem. And anytime I our circles, it drives support base to the stadium. From Herbert to Nana Mankweti Atosunsia to Kekisapia. The reason why splinter groups LP is because of circle no akofem. And who office? Chairman. Anyway. Who office now office barrier. You don't wait till your office tenure every year before you start thinking about handing over. That's not how corporate is. So it tells you the kind of circle they are running. Sebi who name set tenure no 4 years. After 6 months, after 3 months, what were you doing? You didn't know that you have to prepare your handing over notes. You have to prepare a report on your tenure. Who name set this come will be. So this one, say yes, and Kai will catch your answer. I don't we tenure now was on the sea. When this Efra. I mean, what kind of irresponsibility is this? Now, you circle and penny for you have the guts. Some of the question Koroko management. Now, one kasankasa would you medina audieno who are kuntabono bunzai. So, how will you have the moral temerity? Say, oh, ko akobisa sebiu. In penifon of Ran Kotokanese. Ye nya problem do I say I mube chechemu akuntabona nkoyi. What me bunkunta yi? How do the supporters trust you? Say basse edu baby na obe here say. Koroko supporters e basse is kambwa. They are the best. Se basse o eso mo bua with sika. Obe de jiwe di upenyi na oba because omunyi sika no. When accountable is an issue. When Timia Bunkunta, how do they trust you to take solicit money or funds from them to go and address an issue affecting the club? What do you say? So, I don't see anything really changing. Because, like I said, until say leaders do better transit and making sure, say, near my Kotoko circle is when the leaders, including Nana who is leading now, and move their feet to go to the circles and inform them about what is sana the canfono ye. What do you say? Omo one show you be coffee and cross and the current circles that you have. Mate, me da se ma from a course no real quick. Boris Beef Chicken, kukonam halal. Wo ye restaurant, wo ye choba, wo ton aduane bia, wo so be so ye aduane, wo be so ye stew, e wo fia pebito enye na. Wo cross one se market akoko no part bia wo pebia benya. Wo ko poku training e we dum ana fe Bantama High Street omone presbia sorry no edi enimhwe chicken dine chicken wings. And it just a gizzard and you know Boris Beef Chicken. 0544 4453. Yeah, of course. 0551 931 931 0548 931 931. Hello, Kola. Yes, sir, Penny. Yes, you.
We go national. We do that. na me mama baso na ye mo has penipa baso say and no mutimi asensan prayers ni bia mai na ye sre ye hiame tida se pa ifi wono yo be champion bi egu no twetwe bi egu ye hia ba ko na ye sre prayers na ye to mu say who on nation SC ye to wa to say aduma na wo ye no wo nation no wo ba ha so foka wo be any double wo and yes, I said, I call we are down for it. So bad, you know, yes, serious. As I statistics now, yes, now I told no back or be the boy. First match, and he got that doom. Or three shareable jet in you. Sounds winning. I mean,
oh, my team, I say, hello, caller.
Charles God.
Yes, sir, Penny, it's you.
And let you cancel me, Diana, be God. Or you go, baby, I will be on the out.
Okay.
Now, I have good news. To be some of them, Musica, Mama, so you go to the go account to stop the make community that's very painful. What will make you grant a tapa kitchen on my beautiful from so more day ma a dining and make a son. You must set up a mind for me. The best set up good phone on one can handle on park and from my age. Because parking in million as a top 4 yeah the economy. Africa, matches the player they call. So you know, yet, Daniel, you park in the nine. You must send in and sape, Mamma Fan tournament comedy, protocol, one day. You must have a supporters no. You know, I am Kaya home, you man, protocol. Players now, Mapano, Mokotoko, my dear African and yes, Scott God, Saturday.
Medasi, hello, caller.
Yeah, offer morning.
Good morning, sir. Yes, you.
We remember very
okay.
You see, the America Ghana, a maintenance coach is very poor. Your leaders now most of the time me home. I say I'm so forget more cassette black and black French no. I am a yabum. What do you actually done an entire send your pen or especially say NSF or someone for you among the most you see them say. But you want men catch it. Why so much now, ma? Students need deteriorated to that extent. I'm saying, I buy a Daroma of a commercial aspect of another Ghana since independence in another trade. Since independence, when I could for a Daroma, never me a Daroma. Yeah, so just maybe I can woman 150. Sharing a question go a year a commercial sports stadium near class photo. You didn't cause a associate. Now, other interschools, young fan coach stadium, associate, yes, you know. Then my person like that, was a stadium, and no, I'm not saying, maintaining, that's why black people, and oh my God, you know, you don't want your money.
Yeah, sorry, so now, your man news for them, Brian, me admire, Yabesabana, Yababa Twasso, a dear show, news at Twasso.